Welcome to the video. So why am I suing Freelee the banana girl for $3 million? Why? I want to show men and women out there it's not okay to falsely call someone or accuse someone or make up, just because you hate someone, call them a rapist or a pedo or a stalker, etc. Okay, it's not okay. Now, yeah, some trolls in the past have tried to get clout by talking some crap about me in the past, but the reason why I didn't take anything to the court, because they had no money. I'm not sure if you understand, here in Australia, it costs a lot of money to take someone to court for defamation. So you better make sure they have a lot of money, okay? Freelee has millions and millions of dollars that she's made from my programs. She fled to Ecuador last time I took her to court, okay? I tried to take her to court, pay the lawyers, and she fled the country. She fled Australia to Ecuador. She's back. She's back in Australia. She's in Cape Tribulation. I went to a place last year to confirm that. I also wanted to go there for a health check-in, a mental health check-in. I could see that they were both suffering, her and Robin. Mental health has declined rapidly. And if you've got open eyes, you can see that, all right? There's no news there. And I felt sad, all right? So I thought, I want to go there, you know, see how they're going. They're not doing well. I want to I'm the only person who's going to do that, all right? And I went there, and yeah, we talked for hours. We talked for hours. At the start, it was a little bit, you know, what are you doing? But after a few hours, we hugs and handshakes and correspondence for the last 11 months. But Freelee sort of leaves that bit out, you know. Read the comments in her videos about me just recently. In the last week, she's called me rapist, a pedophile, and a stalker on YouTube and or Instagram. Have a look if you've been following it. So that's serious defamation, okay? And I can do something about that finally, because she's in Australia and she owns the property. So she has assets we can seize. She's not going to flee Australia now, all right? She has assets. I mean, she can flee Australia, but her assets remain and the court will confiscate those, okay? So if you want to sue someone in Australia, you have to make sure they got money, all right? It takes money and it costs money to get money in Australia via defamation. It's not the US, okay? So we'll do that. We'll pursue that. We'll pursue that. I mean, failing that, Freelee could do, not failing that, the goal of this is just to let people know, you know, like, this stuff is not tolerable. You know, it only takes one crazy woman to destroy a man's life forever, okay? Think of it. Look, just go to her channel. I think it's Freelee Frugivore or something, durianrider stalking me or whatever, and read the hate comments that she's inciting towards me are based on a false claim. Like, if the claim was valid, I get it. But I'm not a rapist, I'm not a pedo, and I'm not a stalker, okay? So, you know, it's, but just, yeah, guys, mate, you don't understand how, I mean, I'm a very thick-skinned guy. You know, I wear my heart on my sleeve, I share my good times, my bad times on social media. But imagine if it was you. Imagine if it was your dad, or your son, or your brother, or a workmate, who wasn't as crazy as I am, and could deal with social disapproval on an epic scale, like I can. Imagine if it was them. Suicide, for a lot of people, is the only option when someone makes a false rape claim, or a false pedophile claim, or a false stalker claim, okay? That's, for a lot of people, that's the reality, okay? So we've got to fight that. We've got to fight that viciously. And I will not give up. For all the men and women in the world, you know, who are fighting for the truth and fighting for justice, I will not give up until Freelee does a public apology, okay? Not just for me, but for the community. Because the community is the real victims here. You, the community, are the victims, okay? You think, oh wow, I want to be a cyclist, I want to be vegan. Harley says some real cool stuff, but he's a rapist, he's a pedophile, he's a stalker. Oh my God. And people lose hope. I understand that I'm the only person in a lot of people's lives, and they've never even met me. Freelee knows this very, very well, that we are, especially myself, a mentor to thousands of young men and older men around the world. They look up to me. They're You know, they're finding their place in the world. They're trying to get experience with women or fitness or nutrition or health, and they see me as daddy durianrider or uncle durianrider or older brother durianrider or just a friend or whatever. They see me as a mentor, someone to look up to. And Freelee knows that, and she knows I'm passionate about that. She can't attack my car. I don't own a car. She can attack a bicycle, but let's get another one. So what she's done is she's attacked the community that I've spent, you know, last 20 years building, because she knows that's valuable to me, okay? So when a woman feels rejected, like Freelee did when I broke up with her and got with other women, I understand that, you know, and I didn't do that to piss her off. That's just her narcissistic, sociopathic behavior that she couldn't handle, that I wanted to move on. That I was sick of her violence, I was sick of her emotional abuse. And I forgive her. I don't hold a grudge against her, all right? I've got no hate for her. I wish it well. That's a big reason we went out there last year. August 8th, 2021, we went to Freelee's place, okay? I've been to her property before she even lived there, all right? I know the property well. I know Cape Tribulation like the back of my hand. I've been to almost every property that has a fruit orchard in Cape Tribulation, okay? I've been going there since 2001. There's not many people in Australia who know Cape Tribulation as good as me, okay? Remember that. And so I went there as a mental health check-in. That's just the guy I am. That's just the guy I am. If you came to my festival in 2014, you know I ran it by myself. Freelee didn't even turn up. She didn't even turn up. She said, I don't want to go there. You know, deal with all these, don't want to do that. Talk to people, don't want to do that. 2015, 2016, she came. But if you went there, you'll notice that she was just hanging around the popular kids. She wouldn't hang out with the noobs. She hates the noobs, man. She hasn't got no time for you. Unless you're gonna give her money, and then she'll be like, see you later, I got the money, see you later, bye-bye. She's just in it for the cash, man, seriously. And I knew that from all along, and I manipulated that because I thought she's gonna be a great role model to many women, okay? I helped her lose the weight, she got slim, and then I thought, well, the women won't listen to me because I'm a man. Men can't get fat, so they want to listen to a woman. So I chose Freelee, just, you know, manipulate her to get fitter and healthier and blah, blah, blah. Do it the right way. And then, anyway, we're digressing a bit. That's the community that I built, and I used Freelee as a marketing tool to build that community, right? So when she wasn't as passionate about community as I was, I'm okay with that, okay? I'm okay with that. But people out there, if you think Freelee gives a one flying fuck about you, you're sorely mistaken. She couldn't give a flying fuck about you. She's a narcissistic sociopath, simple as that. And I don't have any hate for her, all right? Can she turn around? Can she become free? Yeah, maybe, but she's not interested in that. A free person wants to tell the truth when it really, really matters. When does it really matter? Is there a time to lie? Definitely. There's a time where you should lie. Does my bum look fat in this dress? What are you gonna say? Oh, it looks beautiful, baby, okay? But when it comes to people's health and mental well-being, okay, life direction, when it comes to someone's life direction, you gotta give them the cold, hard, brutal fucking truth. That's what people rely on from me, okay? You can rely on, if that's one thing you're gonna get from me, it's the cold, brutal fucking truth. If you're like, Harley, what should I do in life? This is my direction, where should I go? I'm gonna tell you the fucking truth. And I don't care if you like me afterwards or not. All right, I'm just gonna tell you the truth. You ask me the question, life direction, I'm gonna give you the cold, hard truth. You ask someone like Freelee, they'll tell you, the people like that will tell you what you want to hear. Oh, wow, you're so nice, I love you, so great, okay? Ain't about that. I sleep deep at night, okay? Every single dollar I make from things I'm passionate about. I make money from my community, and I'm passionate about building that community and helping people build their lives. Like, I love it, man. I love hearing people's stories. That's why I'm so recognizable in the street, okay? You can spot me from a mile away. Oh, there's Durian riding his orange helmet. Oh, he's got his vegan shirt on. Oh, he's riding that bike. Oh, he's in a bamboo bike. Oh, he's got his vegan jersey on. I've made myself recognizable, okay? Well, I'm easy to find here in Adelaide. I'm not hiding anywhere because I'm not hiding from the police, Robin? But yeah, anyway, that's the deal. So we're taking Freelee to the court, and yeah, we're looking for that apology, Freelee, okay? So you can give it now, or we can go through the court system. And I know you won't give it now, because your ego is so far up your ass. You'd rather lose everything than do a public apology. And that's really, really sad. And that proves you're not about spirituality. It proves you're not about self-improvement. Prove me wrong.